Hi everybody, and welcome to this video where we're going to answer the question, are modern prices actually a bargain? To figure this out, I'm going to do a bit of comparison for you. So we've got some very early Hornby items and we've got some very current Hornby items. So we'll have a look at the both and make some comparisons between them, see what's changed, what's improved, and then obviously what the cost difference is. So for the early ones, I've got these two lovely Hornby coaches. They're actually from the 1948 Hornby catalogue, as you can see from the photograph there. They are missing their roofs, but never mind, we'll carry on. And as I'm sure you've already guessed, we'll be comparing them to the basically brand new Hornby Grizzly teak. So we'll start off looking at the teak coach. Obviously you notice the price there at $24.99. That's because it comes from the 2006 catalogue and that's when I bought it. Compare that, of course, to our early Hornby coaches. They would have come in a plain cardboard box when they first arrived. As you see, they're just basically lithograph printed tin plate. There's a bit of acetate there for the windows. Very little detail on them, of course. You can see a little bit of underframe detail, which we'll look at a bit closer soon. And the interiors are almost non-existent. So back to the new ones, corridor ends here. We can see plenty of detail, nice little touches there with the door handle and this sort of thing. And at the opposite end, even more detail, all the pipework's been fitted, everything done by the factory, and it looks pretty good, doesn't it, I think, all in all. Direct comparison here to our very early tin plate offering, and it's again just more printing and a slip of tin there to represent the corridor connection. Nothing more to be seen. Bogies and wheels, again on the early one, nice simple bit of casting, look rather good, but very plain, very simple. In contrast, you've got the modern offering here, and see lots of detail, all little bits there fitted, even an NEM pocket on the end. Back to the 1950s, and destination boards are just a printed sticker which has been applied over the printing. Whereas from 2006 up to the present day, the boards are individually fitted and nicely printed. Underframe detail, as I mentioned before, is basically non-existent on these. Battery boxes and framework is just, well, it was missing really, wasn't it? Whereas on the new one, everything has been applied. The only thing missing actually is the belt for the dynamo, which we'll forgive. Again, looking back at the coach bodies, we can see here individually fitted handrails, really fine printing, lots of relief, lots of detail. Whereas on the early versions, the tin plate, we've just got a lithograph print, no relief whatsoever, nothing individually fitted, quite plain. And as I said earlier, no interior, just a simple former to make the corridors. And on the new ones, we've got the corridor, individual compartments, and full interiors on each compartment as well, which is always nice to see. Okay, so you get the idea. New coaches from Hornby are obviously far superior in most every way to the old early offerings from Hornby Meccano. So here's the interesting thing. When we look at the price of the old ones, we see what they're really worth in today's money. So we go back to the old 1952 catalogue, and there you can see the two tin plate ones on the front cover as part of the set they're offered with. And inside we've got the prices for them individually. Now if I take that price and put it into this clever online calculator, which tells me the conversion from the old money into the 2017 prices, we can see what you pay for them today. And there's a bit of a shock for you, especially when you consider the fact I only paid £25 for the new Grizzly teak when they first released in 2006. That means they're basically the same price. That can't be right, can it? So when you consider obviously now the Grizzly teaks are being offered at nearly double that, still good value. Let's try this again. Let's have a look here at Oscar Paisley's channel. If you haven't seen Oscar, follow the link in the corner to see what he's been up to. Well, here he is looking at the Brush Type 4, Class 47, in the 1974 Hornby catalogue. And here we can see the price of it. 1974, it was £10.50. So into the same little calculator, and the price is £80.12. Which I think is rather interesting, because if you look at the current Hornby catalogue and items on offer, they're actually cheaper for the same model but with better printing and better motors. Yes, those rather crude Hornby Railroad locos that you thought were overpriced are actually a bargain. So then when you start to add things like bidirectional lighting and DCC, the prices you currently pay isn't actually that expensive at all. So there you go, something to think about. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video and taken away something positive from it. And just think to yourself, next time you see the new releases coming out and people are saying about coaches at 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds a piece, and you think, ooh, they're a bit expensive, think back to what you would have paid if it was the 1950s and what you wouldn't have got as part of the price for your coaches and stock at that time. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Obviously leave your comments below and let me know what you think about it and about the prices of things going on at the moment. I just want to say to everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and bye for now.